Hello and welcome back to Banished with the MegaMods 9. And we have someone that's not feeling so well. Got scarlet fever going on. We do have a bunch of nomads, but we have way too many families to homes. And we kind of had just gotten the food problem done. So, yeah. We want to make sure that they go away. We also had gotten our pastures moved. Not all the animals have moved yet, but oh look, the little baby sheep are in there. So those guys are now over here, and then we have the regular cows sitting over here, the beef cows, so that'll allow them to grow a little bit more, and we'll get more trade sheep for sure. And the chickens we don't need tons of. We want to, we can do the duck little chicken breeder things. So that's a thing to do. And we're in early summer and we need to figure this guy out. Look at our inventory. So iron, not good. Iron ore, good. So let's go ahead and get another iron smelter there. So that should help there. And we do have two guys here. I'm not sure if they slowed down because of maybe we were getting low on iron or what. I think we might just get to the point where we need another blacksmith around here. And let's see. All this is industrial stuff. I probably should keep all that over here. Maybe we can get one in this direction. So they're a little closer to this guy. Alright, let's get to our production tools and forge. Could actually consider maybe doing a forge. Oh, the foundry. That will not make tools though. Be very nice to kind of put it over here on the side. I think I will, even if I don't want to actually use it. You never know. Might be useful. And we have old blacksmith. That looks kind of like the base game stuff. Blast furnace, biddy. We don't want any biddies. That looks too normal. That's a different forge. This guy? Oh yeah. We're close to the fancy stuff. I think this will work out pretty nice here. Okay, so they have a different ring of influence. Newbert Smith shop, okay. That I like, really like the look of that. It'd be nice to kind of figure out where all those sets of stuff is located. We also got our sugar house going, so we can get some maple syrup now. Instead of from all this maple sap, we could sell the sap, but you know, maybe that'll work out pretty good. And possibly make pancakes. Got another greenhouse going there. We can get rid of the maple syrup stuff. Foundry will wait on that. Let's get our people working here. It's our early summer. This is kind of slow here. Let's check these. Oh, that one's going very far away. So mostly okay. Do need some more homes. Now we're finally getting some people that are out of tools, but they just haven't gone to pick it up yet. Don't think I like that being here. Could do this if it has the appropriate color, but I'm not thinking that would work. Country home kind of works, but that's going to take multiple types of tools. The Plymouth house is very efficient. It doesn't say anything about how well they would live in that, though. How about for variety, which is part of the reason for this pack? That will look pretty nice there. And what else kind of goodies can we get under here? I'm curious. Let's check. They're going there, okay. Builders. That's right, we need roof tiles. Our tools are going to take a while to get all that stuff there. Let's see. Greenhouse. We can choose to do whatever we want here. So something we're not doing would be pretty nice, and that can get changed whenever. Ceilings have always been a nice option for just getting some money if you want. Potatoes, yeah. Okay. We have more than one. Okay, I guess this guy needed something. And I want to see what that actually produces there. Oh, we don't need that. Got pumpkin there. Always looks pretty nice. We'll put in more greenhouses, I think, probably over here somewhere. Let's check this real quick. Tea seeds. You know, I've never played with tea seeds, so I'm kind of interested in that. Let's see if I can save some of these statues. Probably not. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to probably use most of that. Another 100 there, and there, and 140. I just want to kind of keep some things in there. It kind of will give them more to do, but I think that might work out okay. Alright, iron. Iron, iron. This guy's not doing a very good job. We have iron ore. This guy's getting the coal. We could cheese it a little and have that be iron. Looks like we're gonna have to keep it like that. Okay. We have a miner. Okay, so what happened to one of our mines? Oh, okay. So we need candles for that. So that is going to be something. Got Teeny Quarry, which is doing its thing. I don't know how long it'll last. Alright, let's look. We got one brick. That seems kind of weird. You have a tiny bit of clay. Let's look at our people and our different kinds of professions here. Do not have a kiln person. Okay, I could have sworn we needed bricks for these things. That must have been pretty much stone. So let's go into our refining, find some sort of like brickmaker's kiln and a brickworks. I always like the brickworks because it gives you other options. Kiln is nice and small if you need some space for things. You know, I think I will start with that. How is our shore huts? So we got sand in that one. We got sand. We got sand. Okay. Not a lot of sand. Let's go ahead and change that because we need to start in on that. This guy is doing reeds. He's doing pretty good on all that. I think I want to give it to 2. We should have a good bit of reeds, I would imagine. No, we don't. Alright, let's get rid of that person again. We have a few reed collectors. There we go. Let's stick another person in there. That'll help. We have fishing. Do we have all of our fishermen full? We do. The pearls is a nice option. Unfortunately, I keep closing my window here. And pearls, not a whole lot of it. Okay. Well, that's alright. Let's go to our tavern. I noticed we had a lot of pears still. Let's bump that up to 3 to the max. So that'll work. A lot of people eating a lot of that pretty quickly. Rice. I think 2 of those each is pretty good. Did want to get rid of that at some point. Alright, let's look at this pretty little shop here. Could do steel. And we're going to be right by the coal, so I think got this itty bitty menu here. Let's do steel there. And then maybe we'll turn this down. We do not have a ton of iron, so I don't want to try to bump it up to the next one yet. Alright, so we can do, I mean, homewires is an option to kind of start working on. But I wanted to get that tools. Apparently that person that was sick got healed up pretty good. Food is still doing pretty good. Yes, we need to do candles. So we don't have a candle maker yet. And probably don't have a lot of beeswax yet. We only have 100. Okay. But that is still a start. We can start working on things. Alright. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be this icon. It's a whole bunch of different variety of things. So we have kind of a basic looking one there. Turpentine. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, that one's a slightly more or less basic looking one. Candle maker, which is super fancy if we want it to be. Kind of nice next to this one. Sure, Let's have me line that up. Plenty of space to throw in some tree or something. Get a nice little skinny birch. I've not been doing a good job at getting all the plants in around here. Some of them have a little bit. Alright. So there's the candle maker. We got one house done up over here. I think I want to put houses in here. I want to put like another greenhouse or something there instead. This is just normal greenhouse. I think was this kind. Kind of looks like it. I'm going to stick 2 in there. It'll be a little more compact, but that's okay. Alright. And of course with this being expanded, it's going to help with our fertilizer option. And we do not have... We could change that. We could, if we want to, say, take this greenhouse and make... Oh, I don't know. Corn? Sure. Corn. Go ahead and stick a person in there. They're not going to be doing anything for quite a while, but that's okay. Wow, this storage has filled up pretty good. And that one's doing pretty good too. I think that's the upgraded version, but really it's all that maple sap, really. Market. I think it might be time to add in another person there. It should stay pretty full. And this is not staying very full. Let's try that. Let's try to get a few more people in to kind of help with that. That should be pretty good. Where it is. This has got 2 people. Let's try for a 3rd there. Alright, none of that. Okay, did I actually buy that the last time? I was meaning to buy stuff, and I don't think I did get around to it. So you got the crop fields, orchards. Tea leaves is an orchard. Very interesting. Alright, let's go for this dense place. Space, a road, a space, and then an orchard. I'm gonna make this, yeah, that'll work. Boy, we got a lot of things for our people to do here. Kiln. Let's go to that. We want to make some roof stuff. Greenhouse limit. Let's add 0 to that. Oh, they're making seedlings. That's what's going on. Oh, okay. I'm alright with that. We have plenty of other people doing things. Roof. 1 person. We'll have them do that for a little bit. Seeds, I'm gonna say no for right now. Alright. Candle maker. I want this to be prioritized. They already got a couple of the plants down. I really like that there is so much plant variety and whatnot that can be here. ground cover always works out pretty good there. So we're trying to get tools done. Oh my gosh. So really, we have 4 blacksmiths. I mean, they should be doing pretty good here. This got converted. So we're doing just iron. We just don't have quite enough to do enough people for another mine, I think. We kind of need another mine, but let's look at some options. I want something that'll go into the side there. Oh yeah, this is one of those big ones. Small iron mine. Could add on to that a village mine. That's what we have. Different kind of mine. Yeah, that's got to set really way up there. Industry mine. Wow. That one would look really nice. You know what? Let's do that. It's going to take a very long time for that to work, but that's okay. Alright, food is still doing pretty good. We just really need those tools to get done. Alright. I think I'd like to kind of start on maybe some other kind of housing. Okay, we've gotten some of those done. Yeah, these are like really nice looking, but it's only one house. Let's see. It's just one type. It'd look nice as a corner piece, though. Kind of confused. Which is the front door? That one might just work right there, which is okay. But this guy I want. Let's try to find a 2-story. Maybe this old church. Just 2 stories, I think. I want a first floor. Figure out which side that goes on. And the second story. Looks like it'll go on the right side. Okay, so a first and a second. Not gonna be happy with the roof style, but that is okay. Second story over here. Alright. That'll take some roof stuff too, so that'll be a little bit of time. Oh no, the candle maker. It needs to be brick. Let's change that to some brick for the moment. So that'll take time there. These are stone cutters. Oh no. So this is empty and oh, it's just the 3 here. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. be rain. I think we were going to wait for water, and that should work out pretty good now, so we'll let them do their thing there. Looks like our stone is pretty good. We may need to consider doing some upgrade stuff, like a road all the way there. We can start getting some main intersections. Alright, some bit of road is good. Don't want to overdo that. Spend all the different stones that we had just tried to get a whole lot of. Can this be upped again? No, it cannot. Alright. Dense orchard is done. Let's have them start on getting some tea leaves going. So I keep an eye on that one as well. Glass. Are we out of glass? It's quite possible that maybe we're out of glass. No, they're still making it. Okay. Alright, so maybe I'm gonna need to up this. I'm gonna need to take care of this. We'll finish building this on the next one. See if that will help us. Because, you know, this guy needs to be able to build a whole bunch of stuff here. Doing alright. Steel might take a little bit more time to do all that, but yeah, because getting the wood cart, the wood is kind of a little bit further away. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit of time. Alright, foresters. That's something to consider. We did get this put in. There should be a good bit of stuff out here. I can help. Get rid of all of the extra stuff. And yeah, that I think will work out pretty well. And one last thing before forgetting about it is that we have like these stockpiles, but getting one of those wood sheds, wood storage, that would work out pretty good. Alright, well, I kind of took care of some of the tools, but then it just kind of snowballed and got worse. So hopefully getting this foundry the next time, and then finishing these bricks to get to the candle maker done, and then that will help with our stone and such. And hopefully next time, which is what I wanted to do this plans never go according to how you plan it, but hopefully next time I can maybe get some more food refining in, because that would be nice, considering we're going to be getting more stuff going on here. We're all halfway done. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and see you next time.